Here's a number that will make you question everything you thought you knew about sports economics. A single basketball weekend just pumped over $328 million into San Francisco's economy. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this massive windfall actually worth the disruption and resources invested? The 2025 NBA All-Star Game at Chase Center didn't just fill seats. It transformed the entire Bay Area into a global economic powerhouse for one spectacular weekend. According to groundbreaking research conducted by Temple University's Sports Industry Research Center, a study specifically commissioned by the Golden State Warriors, this star-studded basketball extravaganza delivered a staggering $328.2 million economic boost to the region. But wait, there's more to this story than meets the eye. The event drew an impressive crowd of 142,881 attendees, who traveled from an astounding 40 different states and 44 countries, turning San Francisco into an international melting pot of basketball enthusiasm. Think about that for a moment. People literally crossed oceans to witness this sporting spectacle in person. And this is the part most people miss. Beyond the direct economic impact, the All-Star Game generated an additional $101.1 million in what economists cleverly term earned media value. This essentially represents the priceless free advertising San Francisco received every time television cameras captured those iconic shots of the Golden Gate Bridge, the stunning downtown skyline, or the famous painted ladies' Victorian houses on Alamo Square. It's like getting a multi-million-dollar tourism commercial broadcast globally at zero cost. Brandon Schneider, the Golden State Warriors president and chief operating officer, wasn't shy about the organization's ambitious vision, bringing global events like the NBA All-Star to the San Francisco Bay Area was one of our main priorities when building Chase Center and Thrive City. He explained with evident pride. His enthusiasm becomes understandable when you consider the numbers. This economic impact report confirms what we witnessed throughout the weekend. The NBA and the Bay Area community showing up in a big way to create lasting memories while providing substantial impact to local businesses. But here's where the narrative gets really interesting and potentially divisive. For San Francisco, this All-Star Game represented far more than just entertainment. It was a strategic opportunity to combat the relentless negative media coverage that has plagued the city. During and after the pandemic, stories about homelessness, vacant buildings, and chaotic street conditions dominated headlines, painting a grim picture of the once beloved city. The results? Absolutely remarkable. The study revealed that an overwhelming 84% of attendees stated they would enthusiastically recommend the Bay Area as a travel destination to others. Even more impressive, 47% reported that their overall perception of the region actually improved after experiencing the All-Star events firsthand. These statistics suggest that San Francisco's gamble on hosting this mega event paid off in ways that extend far beyond immediate financial gains. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie couldn't contain his excitement about these outcomes. San Francisco shined bright during NBA All-Star 2025 as a city that knows how to host world-class events safely and successfully, he declared. The impressive economic impact numbers show how these events power our comeback and prove, once again, that San Francisco is a city on the rise. Let's break down the financial mechanics for those wondering where exactly this massive economic impact originated. The comprehensive study discovered that the event generated $210 million in direct spending alone. This figure encompasses tourism-related expenditures, money visitors spent on meals, hotel accommodations, retail shopping, as well as what researchers classified as corporate production services, including catering contracts, venue rentals, and advertising investments. Furthermore, the game and its numerous ancillary events created, supported, or expanded approximately 1,700 local jobs, providing immediate employment opportunities for Bay Area residents. For a metropolitan area desperately trying to reclaim its pre-pandemic reputation as a premier destination for tourism and major conventions, these All-Star Game results offer genuine cause for optimism. The momentum doesn't stop here either. Later this month, Chase Center will host the prestigious Laver Cup, an elite tennis tournament featuring Team Europe, comprised of the continent's finest players, competing against Team World, which showcases top non-European talent. Looking ahead to next year, the sporting event bonanza continues with even bigger attractions. Levi's Stadium in nearby Santa Clara is scheduled to host 6 matches of the FIFA World Cup soccer tournament, an event that conservative estimates suggest will generate at least $370 million in economic activity. Following that, the region will welcome Super Bowl LX, which the Bay Area Host Committee, a non-profit organization dedicated to attracting major global sporting events to the region, projects will deliver a whopping $630 million economic impact. But here's the million-dollar question that's sparking heated debates in city planning circles. Are these massive sporting events actually sustainable solutions for urban economic development? Critics argue that cities often overestimate benefits while underestimating the true costs of hosting such spectacles. They point to infrastructure strain, traffic disruption, and the temporary nature of these economic boosts as significant concerns. On the flip side, supporters contend that the intangible benefits, improved global perception, enhanced civic pride, and long-term tourism growth justify the investments and disruptions. They argue that in today's competitive global economy, cities must think big and take calculated risks to remain relevant and prosperous. So here's what I want to know. Do you believe San Francisco's strategy of pursuing major sporting events represents smart economic policy? Or are cities like SF being sold an expensive bill of goods by the sports industry? Should taxpayers celebrate these massive economic impact numbers? Or should we be more skeptical about who actually benefits from these windfalls? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm genuinely curious whether you see this as a success story or a concerning trend in urban development priorities.